Welcome to the Where's the Finish podcast. We are three runners talking to our friends, sharing stories about running, train life, and asking the essential question, where's the finish? WTF.
Hey everyone, welcome to Where's the Finish podcast. I'm Joe.
And I'm Kevin.
And I'm Shae.
Turning down.
You have no mic.
You have no mic, Kevin.
You have no power now.
I can still talk from over here.
You have to yell for the camera or for it to pick up.
Okay, that's okay.
There it goes.
Y'all, I'm back.
Kevin is enjoying his dinner and smacking into the microphone. So if you
trying
have,
not to.
what do you call that whenever people don't like the sound of smacking?
Misophonia.
Yeah. So if you have that, don't listen to Kevin.
Acetaminophen.
Dude, tonight we have a returning guest, and I'm excited about this. We're going to be talking about this for a while. Andy Mathews, the most illustrious, most amazing Andy Croom runner that there ever is.
And then I'll actually spell your name right this time.
Welcome back to the pod.
Oh, thank you.
You spell Andy wrong?
I added two T's. I couldn't find his name, and
There
I was
are
like,
no T's in Andy.
There's no T.
Tease Andy.
Oh, Andrew.
yeah, I called him Aunt D.
Aunt D?
Yeah.
I like it.
Aunt
Auntie? Call
Aunt
Auntie.
D. I like that.
Yeah, Auntie Croom.
Auntie?
That sounds very southern of you.
No, please no.
For a guy that does stuff in, the woods, sounds very southern.
He's an auntie.
Auntie.
Well, Andy, thank you for coming.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. My pleasure.
So what do you want to talk about today?
All the stuff.
We'll just leave it up to you. This is your pod now.
I'd like to delve into running on THC, please. For 500, running on THC for 500.
All right, let's talk about it.
Okay. If it's not important that you are fast, but you feel fast, boy, do we have something for you.
Is this provided in like a packet pickup or?
Oh.
Is it eight station brownies?
Oh my.
If it becomes recreational in Florida, there could be the edible. It'd be weed chicken. It'd be edible chicken. So you have to make it back to the start finish before the edible kicks in.
Oh my. That sounds horrible.
Yeah.
That sounds like an absolute horrendous thing to do.
Well, since the last time you were on here, you've done a lot of stuff, and you've done some really cool stuff. And Wanda, I think we talked last time was you were preparing for the 50K in Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
So
I haven't been around the world since then.
yeah, I mean, you've been all over the place since then, and we've discovered that Andy really enjoys, I don't whether you enjoy them or not, you do them multi-day races.
I enjoy them very much.
What do you enjoy the most out of it?
Man, boy, that's a great question. I feel like I don't have to ever run fast. I can kind of just, whatever you're feeling, if you feel like running, you can run. If you feel like hiking, you can hike, as long as you keep going. And that's not been an issue. But I just, as I've aged, the whole running fast thing is not for me anymore. I don't like it. I don't like it. but I still enjoy being out there and running, and I still like getting from point A to point B, even if they're, hundreds of miles apart. And as long as I can do it on kind of on my own speed and terms, and then I'm great with that. And I love the whole navigation part. That's pretty cool. I mean, I know at least two of you three have done the multi-day thing. So like Shae was into it before the rest of us. Shae, why do you love the multi-day thing? I think you're pretty good at it.
I like the ability to sleep because that's always the thing I struggle with the most. Like sleeping.
You don't struggle sleeping.
Oh, no. You're right. I do not struggle sleeping. I struggle not sleeping.
Yeah.
If I had my, genuinely, it's like, it's time for a nap. Ooh, I could use a little nap. So I adore sleeping. I recently slept 3 hours in the middle of a race. So
In the middle of the day, in the middle of a race.
Yes.
It's like 2 p.m. I'm like, what the fuck? What are
I
you
was
doing
a
right now?
sleepy lady. So, it's nice that it becomes that's your only job for several days. There's nothing else in the world that you need to do except
Yeah.
keep yourself going.
I tell you, like, I know you and we're both Ball State veterans, and like I used that 7 days at Ball State. I did not, I wasn't on social media even once. I still had to. I did hotels for 3 nights, and then a fourth during the middle of the day type thing. I just loved being disconnected for that long time. It was a real treat. Like you said, my entire job was to sleep, eat, and move. Not gonna say run, but move.
But move forward, yeah.
You did
So that was
sorry.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Mic's on. Mic check. 1, 2.
Yes, yes.
I gotta make sure because I'm still eating my dinner here. And you did a phenomenal job, by the way. So we watched your blue dot, and it was amazing.
The tracker. Every
Yeah.
12.
Every 12, reading the updates. That's just such an awesome time.
Yeah, and I didn't I checked in, but I didn't call anybody. I didn't put anything up. Fortunately, I was running with somebody that I'm not sure can take a week off of social media.
That's pretty funny.
I felt good because Amy was able to kind of get the mood of things and see some silly pictures of me and all that because I was with the greatest partner in the world and Bernadette.
Yes.
We definitely had different views on social media. I mean, there wasn't a day that she wasn't on it, and there wasn't a day that I was on it.
Yeah,
But,
so coming back, how was it like a rude awakening when you had to go back into reality?
man, well, I went right from that, right from the vacation without a car for a week to a vacation without a car for a week. But that second vacation without a car was on an all-inclusive cruise.
Okay, all right.
I mean,
So that's a better ease back into, like, because I
Well,
remember I immediately, I got done and I drove home on that Saturday, Sunday I slept, and then Monday I was back at work, and it was like everything was loud. There was just too much going on, and it was bonkers.
It's kind of like that when I was in the military. When I come back, after being off grid forever, and having to acclimate back to
Come
normal
back
life.
and like you're like, oh my gosh, so much is going on at the
Slept
same time.
when I slept in a real bed.
All I had to worry about was this white line and following that.
Yep.
yeah. Well, so there's that kind of multi-day race, the Ball State thing, and then there's what again 2 of the 3 of you guys have done the across Florida.
Hey, I feel like I'm getting singled out here, Andy. I'm just saying.
You're getting left out. You're not getting singled out. You're getting left out.
It's not my turn yit. That's what Shae says. It's just not my turn.
Yeah.
My across Florida experience was a bit different in that I did sleep, but it was sleeping in the front seat of a car, trying to, and that's not my favorite. That's not my favorite dynamic. We were sitting up fairly straight, but you're tired. I was tired enough where it actually worked. But that is, I was a little harder, at least at Ball State. I was able to get a few hotel rooms, and then there's Angel Stations.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like you'll just
Yeah.
go and somebody's porch will have all these like
Yeah.
lawn chairs or like reclining chairs or a freaking air mattress in the middle of nowhere.
Did you?
Hot.
I heard somebody had like one of the trail angels or road angels had like an outdoor shower. Is
Yes,
that right?
that's the
Like,
nut house.
The nut house.
Yes.
Tell,
they're-
Andy, did you experience the nut house?
Yes, he did.
I did experience the nut house. Yes.
Why don't one of the two of you tell us about this nut house?
Andy, you go ahead. It's more fresh in your memory than mine.
Okay. Well, the Nut House is the first Angel stop after the Bench of Despair.
I remember the Bench of Despair. I remember seeing it.
Despair, and Bernadette was just she kept talking about this bench and everything, and just a red bench, and there's a store that might have been open at one time, but didn't look like it'd been open in a while. But people take markers and mark on this bench, and Bernadette was telling the stories that were totally made up. Like many stories, there may have once been a bit of truth to it, but she's the thing about the bench is everybody that gets to the bench finishes. If you get to the, you're gonna finish. Well, we got to the bench, and we sat there, and it was hot as AF. That's what the kids say.
Oh my!
They
LNG.
sure do.
Yeah, that's what the kids. And we took some pictures at the bench. Yeah, and then the nut house. It seems like it was like maybe 4 or 5 miles after that, all
Yeah.
uphill.
I want to say mile 184.
That sounds about right. Yeah, our
That's a lot of
mileage
miles.
was a little different because we didn't get credit for the mile across the Mississippi River. They added a couple miles later in the race on a reroute. But anyway, I really I had Bernadette and 2 other people with us, James McNichols and Brad Boucher, and they kind of just, all 3 of them, they threw a rope around me, and I just charged for it, and I kept thinking closer than it was, but I wasn't going to slow down until we got to that nut house. And they were so nice.
Oh my gosh, unreal.
Yeah, like they do. They literally have, they were very strict about telling us, all right, there's no crewing whatsoever. You can't even touch a car. No, you can't even touch one. You can enjoy the angel stations, but you cannot go in anybody's house. This kind of, weird. I don't really understand some of the rules, because you can go in a hotel, you can go in a store, but you can't go in anybody's house. But you can go in their carport, and then you can go in the canopies. But still, we were going to make sure we didn't break any rules. But you get to the nut house, and they have made an outdoor shower, and they even put an outdoor commode in there, like a real flush toilet.
Real toilet.
Yeah, it's a
Real
toilet.
sink.
Yes.
Like,
yeah. And just after, it just, like I say, you're going uphill, and it was so flippin' hot. And we got there, and I learned something that obviously I didn't know it, because I learned it. They asked, do I want a burger or do I want a barbecue sandwich? I'm like, well, barbecue sandwich, of course. And do you want mayonnaise on it? I'm like, well, they're offering it, must be good. So I had mayonnaise and pickles on my barbecue sandwich, and it was awesome. Now, I never would have thought of that, but so they're not only spreading love, they're spreading knowledge. I now know mayonnaise and pickles are good on a barbecue sandwich.
They also, I was going to say, they also have like a camera with motion detector, so they can see when people are coming up the road, so they don't miss anybody.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I know some people charge past it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, no, but they don't do it on purpose, but they're just like I was so single-minded. But, I had Bernadette with me, and she was no way she was going to let me pass that place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So here's the real question, Andy.
Everybody along that route. It's crazy.
Here's the question, Andy.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to get a barbecue sandwich with mayonnaise and pickles at long haul this year?
If you make it.
I'm not running long haul. I just want to show up to long. I just want to eat a barbecue sandwich at long haul.
It's not on the menu.
All right.
But I can work it out. Number available. But,
You might get spam though.
Oh, I love spam.
So
Yeah.
Andy turned me on to these little like a single use packs of spam. Those things are freaking awesome.
I remember putting those in my boxes for ACFL. Because I used them at I first used them during HOTS, because like you need more than just like carbs, and that's the easiest thing to get when you're at gas stations, is just carbs.
That stuff is good.
But you need the fat and you need the protein, and spam has plenty of fat.
I had a spam sandwich
lots of
at long haul.
sodium too.
Yeah. What exactly is spam?
I don't know. It's some
Sperm
kind
and
of
ham.
Sperm and ham.
It's
Is that why it's so salty?
That's why it's so salty.
It's some mystery meat for sure. I don't know what's in it.
Lips.
Pig's lips and buttholes.
I would go to my cupboard right now and get some spam out.
Find out what is in the spam.
Andy literally left the room to go get a can of spam.
Literally, but I know he has lots of it.
Yeah.
It's turned into like a regular thing.
I like spam and eggs.
Whenever he had the race just recently, the the itch.
Oh, okay.
So he actually had little packets of Spam laid out for everyone to, if they wanted to take a Spam. Yeah, and even Shae just pulled some up right
pulled
here
some
too. Which of
single
course I
serving.
don't have glasses on, so
Here,
I
I'll read
can't.
it. Let
I
me
can't
read it.
read
I can
that
read
stuff. But Andy's got some, and he's got his glasses on, so he can
I
see
do.
it.
I've got the single serve, and then I've got the cano Spam.
Okay.
And this can is a maple Spam here, maple flavored. I like the Korean barbecue flavor.
Okay.
And the spicy also. And that was the first time I've ever tried this was at Vol State because at Dollar General had them.
Yep.
And this thing here, single serving pack, 230 calories. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sodium. Let's check out the sodium here.
So we got electrolytes too.
830 milligrams.
830 milligrams.
All right, I'm gonna read the ingredients list. It says pork, sperm, and ham. I'll be damned, Shae, you were right. No, it says pork, water, salt, modified potato starch, sugar, and sodium nitrate.
And all the deliciousness.
You gotta get your nitrates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I always say.
And these are
All right.
good. I think I bought these,
10 years ago?
no, probably like last year. And they're good till 2027. So I still got 2 more years on these puppies.
Heck yeah.
Spam and a Twinkie, and you're all preserved.
Well,
That's
a
right.
Spam sandwich
Twinkies
is really
are
good.
beautiful for ultras.
The
too.
apocalypse is ready for you, Shae.
And then I will also say, if you need something that's just more protein than just the Spam, a lot of places, especially like a Walmart, they'll sell the baggies of chicken.
Yes. Yes.
And so the baggies of chicken, it's like 70 calories and 13 grams of protein. So,
I just ate my dinner.
yeah.
And I'm here hungry, trying not to think
But-
about eating food.
but
So I'll
with-
just talk about it.
Okay.
But with like the multi-days, you have to have your protein or your SOL.
Yeah.
Yeah, got to do it. And sometimes, like at Vol State, and then Joe and I, when we did Cowboy, what was it, 20 miles or so between
Aid stations, yeah.
And so you got to be able to load up with things that will fit in your pack. And so that can be Spam packets or, I'm big on the, like the peanut butter, single serve peanut butter, Justin's, peanut
Like
butter
the crackers?
and Bobos.
Bobos.
Oh,
Bobos.
So it's like a supercharged Uncrustable.
Yes.
You know,
I like a
those that-
Bobo.
Yeah,
Kevin just
like
bought a whole
Bobo.
box of those.
2 boxes.
2 boxes of those.
Yeah. Fuller, man, he's got an in with Bobo. He's getting them for the Temp Bay 100. I'm like, man, I should have contacted them a while ago because I've been dumping money in there. But we
You need
haven't
to be a Bobo sponsored athlete is what you need.
That's what I need to do.
Hey, if you get a tattoo that says fueled by Bobo, I'll get one too.
Okay.
And then you'll see someone eventually, they're like, who's Bobo? Is that your boyfriend?
It's
Yeah.
the sperm that's in the Spam.
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
Well, I got it.
Hey, on the Bobos, is it the strawberry or the grape flavor that you like? Or does it matter?
I like the strawberry.
Yeah, me too.
I've never had strawberry. I've only had grape.
Yeah. Well, you go to Sam's Club and get like a pack of like 18 or something like that. They're cheap and they have strawberry and
They do.
grape in it.
I'll divide it up for you there. So yeah, that was the Nut House where I had the barbecue and mayonnaise and pickle sandwich and fell asleep instantly on a zero gravity chair.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know how long it was, 1-2 hours. Bernadette's yelling at me, you gotta get up. I'm like, what the?
Does she know Kevin? Because he does that mess
That's
to
I do
me.
the same thing. Yeah.
It's the middle of the day. And she goes, you're cooking. You're out in the sun. And I'm like, well, I wasn't when I went to sleep.
That's how I felt at Caliente.
Oh gosh, that was bad.
Worst sunburn of my life.
Oh,
I got sunburn in places that have never seen the sun
I still have
before.
PTSD about getting naked in the sun
And burning.
and burning.
So, how did you what was your first foray into multi-day racing? Was that when you did the lollipop around
Yeah.
Lake Okeechobee?
Yeah, I don't know if that was before. Yes, that was my first multi-day. I'd done 32, 34 hours before, but never that. The longest I did was a 36-hour the peer-to-peer
Okay.
Miami to Naples, but that's one single event. I think I got a 2-hour nap in there, but finish in fewer than 2 days. Yeah, but the Lollipop was the first multi-day, and the cool thing about that was I did the first 133 miles all by myself.
Wow.
I stashed food along the way. I didn't go to a store. Damn sure didn't go to a shower. When Amy met me at mile 136 and I got in the car for the first time, I said, "Man, Amy, did you step in dog shit?" And she goes, "Oh no." So by my own words, I smelled like dog shit. Yeah. So I prefer my multi-day races where I could get a shower at some point. But yeah. So that one was particularly tough because, like at Vol State, there are places to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You can under a tree, or some of those churches have nice gazebos, big pavilions with picnic tables. You can, a
restaurant, like I stayed in I want to say Tracy City, I believe it was, top of Monte Eagle, maybe. There was a Mexican restaurant, and they had a long church pew outside of the porch on the restaurant for waiting. And, it's like midnight. So I'm like, that's a perfect place to sleep. It was freaking 12 feet long. This is perfect. So, and there's places like that all over.
Well, I can tell you that on the Lollipop, the first 62 was through a swamp. There's not a good place to sleep at all in the swamp. And I had made it a mission anyway to get to the end of that, to get to the lake before I even thought about it. And I remember there being all these benches around the lake. Not so much.
No.
Not so much. There are a few, but they're well off the trail. You got to go down off the dike. But where you enter the Lake Okeechobee from the Ocean to Lake Trail, there's nothing for at least 10 miles in either direction as far as a bench or anything. And being my first multi-day thing, I wasn't smart enough to just say the hell with it and get a garbage bag or something and put it on the trail and lay down there. I thought I better get a picnic table or something. And so that was, I was so tired. And that is the toughest thing to me is, like Shae, I do like to sleep. And it's not always like some of my best miles come between midnight and 6 a.m. So traditional time when people sleep, I like to be out there going at that point. So it's hard in a multi-day race to get a nap at 2 p.m. unless there's a really good place to sleep. So
I would disagree. I have found probably not great places to sleep.
I literally saw you grab a piece of cardboard and a trash bag and sleep.
Yeah. I one time slept underneath a semi in a bunch of gravel because it was shady.
That sounds awesome.
Cardboard is what you need. That's all you need.
Cardboard, it doesn't pack well, though.
No.
Hard to take, but it doesn't pack well.
But it insulates you.
Pack very well. Yeah. So
Did I remember just hearing a story about when you did that run that you found a trailer or something you got on or under or?
All right. When I got off of the Ocean to Lake Trail and hit the lake, and anybody that doesn't know, the Ocean to Lake Trail is 62 miles long, and it's basically through a swamp from the Atlantic Ocean to Lake Okeechobee. And then going around Lake Okeechobee, there is a dike about 20 feet higher than the lake. It's 118 miles around the lake. So it breaks down where you got 62 miles. Like I said, if you don't have a crew, if you have a crew, there's 4 really good places the crew can meet you, and you could sleep in the car, whatever. But if you don't have a crew, which I didn't, on the outgoing round, there's really, like I said, no good place to sleep. So it took me about 18 to 20 hours to get those first 62 miles done and get to the lake. And I went I went south first on the lake because the Lake Okeechobee Scenic Trail race goes clockwise. No, excuse me, it goes counterclockwise. Mm-hmm. I wanted to make it seem different, so I went clockwise. So I went south.
Unfortunately, it looks the same, I'm sure.
Yeah, it really does. It just depends on which shoulder you want to look up.
All I know is I can see that bridge the entire time.
Yeah.
Looking at that lake. You can just see that bridge. Doesn't matter where you're at on that lake, you see the fucking bridge.
So yeah, I wanted the big bridge to be near the end for me for some reason than in the beginning. Well, not too far, just like a mile after I got on the Lake Okeechobee Scenic Trail, I saw a flatbed trailer, a big old trailer, and it had a tractor on top of it. So the trailer itself was 4 feet off the ground, and then there was a tractor on top of it, and the tractor took up the whole bed. But tractor had big old wheels, so I could get under the tractor. I laid on the flatbed and got under the tractor, but there was maybe 1.5 feet of room between my head and the under. But I fell asleep almost immediately. It was great. Yeah, but then Lake Okeechobee Scenic Trail, you're never more than a quarter mile from a busy road. Mm-hmm. Seems like you're in the middle of nowhere, but you're never. And so you can hear the trucks going by, and I don't know if I heard a truck or what, but I heard a noise, and I thought it was some dude standing next to me. And I jerked up out of sleep, and I slammed my head on the underside of the tractor. And so there was no getting back to sleep there. So I'm like, all right, I laid down for about 10 more minutes, and it just wasn't happening. So I got up, and I'm like, all right, I'll try to run some more, because at that point I was still running a little bit, and I was so tired. Didn't work very well, but yeah.
Well, you were probably also doing the thing where you're like, well, what if I go to sleep right now, and in a half mile there's a bench up here? Like, you're probably playing that same game of like, well, if I just go a little farther, there's going to be a better place, and you're just constantly scoping the better place.
I think that bench. I went to sleep on that trailer about 11 p.m. and I finally did find a bench about 8 a.m. So after moving very slowly through the night, and I did try to just sleep on the trail, and that was part of the trail. The Lake Okeechobee Scenic Trail is a mix of asphalt and sections of gravel the whole way around, and this was on the asphalt section. But I wasn't smart enough to use a trash bag or something to lay on there, so I just laid right on the asphalt, and it took about a minute and a half before I had ants and bugs and stuff crawling on me, and I'm like, this isn't much fun. But then when I found that taco, and I was pushing my cart at this time. Had my little. Yeah,
I was going to ask if you took your cart on it. Was this the first time you've ever used a cart?
I love the car. I love that damn cart. I do. I'm gonna have to start using that again just for training purposes. But yeah, I had stashed a cart in the. There's a little tiny section of woods where you enter the Lake Okeechobee Scenic Trail at the North Everglades National Area, and I had chain locked it to a tree. And it was well hidden. So that was my cart, and my cart had all kinds of food and water and stuff in it.
Did it have Tom Brady?
Way too much, because there are a couple places that you can refill water jugs, and there are actually a couple of stores later. But still, I think I was pushing I had 4 gallons of water, and was it 8 pounds a gallon? So that's 32 pounds right there, and just my water. And then my Dinty Moore beef stew.
Oh, I wasn't a fan. That is yum. I used to
know.
love that stuff. It is
Yeah,
so
Nothing
good.
like and cold. It's even
Uh-huh.
better.
You got
know,
those
it
little
can
fat
feel-
floaties in there?
Yes, yes.
Joe, what the hell are we talking about right now?
Oh, it's a good stuff.
Dinty Moore
beef stew?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
What
it's
are
just
we
canned,
talking
it's
about?
canned beef stew. It's
And the other really good thing is just a can of ravioli.
yeah.
You can find that in any Dollar General.
Yeah.
Did Tom Brady help you push the cart?
Yeah. So yeah, Tom was with me.
That's important. Priorities. I see you're wearing a Buck shirt
yeah.
today.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, day ends in a Y.
That's right.
So only the days that end in a Y you can find me in a Buck shirt. Yeah.
I think when you did that trail might have been the first time I was ever on Dot Watch.
Oh my gosh, that was I did so incredibly well for 225 miles. Those last 15 were just horrendous. They were horrible, awful. But I'm glad I stuck it out. I'm glad, it's it wouldn't have been as good a story. I probably would have if I'd have stopped at 225, I would have been, no, that was easy. That was easy. But it weren't.
So the other multi-day races you did, I know you did attempt the across Florida one
Yes.
time, and then
One
got
time.
got a
you
redemption
look like
on
shit
that.
day. I ain't gonna lie. You
So much.
And if anybody,
death warmed over.
Good to know that.
we did discuss this in the previous episode.
did,
You can always
yeah.
go back to that one where
Yeah,
we said
yeah.
mean things to Andy.
We did. But
Yeah,
love.
it's all
With
right.
love.
Because he looked so much better the second time.
Second time. Look great.
Yeah, the breeze. I mean, it was like that lollipop, but it did stop. I mean, if it had been 212 miles, who knows? It might have taken me another day. But when I was finishing doing 16-minute miles and 15-minute miles, that felt really good. I was very happy with that. But again, no sleep in the hotel. The Ball State was the only one I've ever done hotels in the middle of it or slept in a real bed. And Bernadette was very much of a taskmaster. When we stopped at the hotel, she says, "You got 4 hours. Use them however you want, but we're leaving here in 4 hours sharp." And she got a good clock because we 4 hours sharp. I mean, 4 hours and 10 minutes. I was in the doghouse, but I was ready to go 4 hours. So it generally took a half hour to get ready to go to sleep, and then a half hour to once I got up to get my act together to get out the door. So it was basically 3 hours of sleep in those hotels. Because man, you learn that you're going to take a shower and you're going to wash your clothes. That's happening every time you stop.
Well, over the last year, since we've had you on last, it seems to be that this was the year of Andy doing multi-day races. So
The year of Andy.
you had multiple multi-day races in the last year, and you've had a couple of wins and a couple of losses. But tell us, what races did you do this year?
All right. I attempted Moab in October of 2024. And that was a life changer. I have been volunteering with Destination Trails for 3 years now, and I even have my own aid station there now at Bigfoot. That's gone well, and I did it with an eye on attempting Moab, but after I had failed at the first across Florida, I'm like, I'm not going to try it. I'm not going to take my family out there and spend all this money and just not be in the game. So I actually got in shape. I was doing my workouts with much more purpose. I was pulling a tire a lot. I was pushing my cart a lot. So I attempted Moab, and still, it's just such a learning curve on these multi-day deals. I was doing great there for the first 115 miles, and then I did a section the first time, and you don't see your crew much at all there. I mean, I saw them once the first day, maybe twice. And I'm talking about a 24-hour day, not like a 12-hour day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all day, but I mean a 24-hour day. So I have a very good friend that lives in Utah, races in Moab, Utah, and she lives in Park City, but she wanted to be part of this, and I wanted her to. I've known her since like 1990. That's not everybody, not everybody on earth was alive then.
So
That
is she a
true.
runner, or did you know her through other?
No, she's a runner.
She's a runner, okay.
I met her when I was training for the New York City Marathon, which was my first marathon in 1992. And we've been friends. She does, her name's Holly Tripp. She has done lots of my races at Croom, and she was training for long haul also. So she was going to come down and pace me. And that's the one time I didn't have Amy and Andrew Barrett, who are very familiar with me as a runner, and they're such good pacers.
Okay, wait. What do they know that she doesn't know?
But they know better. They know better than to listen to me.
Yes.
Because
somebody you don't know, you can trick them to be like, I'm in horrible shape. Whereas
I
Amy
gotta
would be
sit
like,
down. I gotta
Amy would
sit
be like,
down.
no, go away.
Yeah, exactly. And when they left me at like mile 110, when Andy and Amy left me, so they could go get some sleep, real sleep, And so I'm like, well, just skip the next aid station. Holly's got me. And Amy's like, I'm not so sure. And I'm like, no problem. And as soon as they left and Holly started pacing me, I was like, I knew that this was my only chance to quit. There's no way Barrett or Amy was going to let me quit. I mean, Barrett taking a week off of work and Amy doing the same. And it's a lot. Moab's not the easiest place in the world to get to.
Yeah.
We had driven out there, pulled our trailer out there. So it was, I was very much sleep deprived. I was stumbling. I was falling down. We're climbing a mountain, and I was kind of worried about falling off the side of the mountain. But what I really needed was like an hour and a half of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't quit, but
You don't know what you don't know.
Yeah, hindsight, looking back though,
It's so easy.
it's so easy to look back and critique.
But here's the thing: you said Amy knows you really well, and I learned that whenever you did the first across Florida attempt, and we talked about sleep management, and you knew then that sleep management was an important thing for you in finishing the multi-day races, right? So
yeah.
So I think that played a hand in maybe that first DNF a little bit.
Oh, I'm sure it did. But, and I've said this to so many other people, when you're doing something like across Florida, Vol State, Moab, it's got to be the only thing on your plate.
Absolutely.
You cannot try to shoehorn it in there.
Yeah.
And across Florida, I was trying to shoehorn it in there. I had to finish by a certain time so, we could go to our other event. And it just... because sometimes you might not even just need 3 hours of sleep. You might need, 4 or 5 hours of sleep. And so it's got to be your only priority.
Yeah.
And that first across Florida, it wasn't. At Moab, it was my only priority. But
Your sleepy brain tricked you.
your sleepy brain tricks you. I wasn't that far enough ahead of the cutoff where I wanted to be able to sleep and not worry.
Yeah.
But regardless, I had a couple of hours. I could have slept for an hour. I was far enough ahead of the cutoff, but I just, I didn't want to give that hour up. And because I didn't give that hour up, it didn't matter because I was out of the race because I didn't time out or anything. I just mentally, and even the guy at the aid station, he's like, you could take an hour and then go back out. And I'm like, no, I'm done. I was so damn tired. And that's sleep deprivation. That'll get you. And you gotta, I used to know this, like I would tell people, even when they're running 100, I'm like, practice running through the night because that's what you're going to do in this race. And they'll be like, no, I'll be fine. And I'm like, be fine. Give yourself a better chance. So, if I were to give out any advice, I would say definitely make sure to get your rest, whether it's, some people can can do it just 10 minutes at a time. I gotta get some actual real rest in.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I experienced that when you were crewing me for the Across Florida 200. I mean, like I didn't manage my sleep as well as I'd like to have, but there was a point when I was coming through Palatka and John was just planning on jumping out and crewing me, and I got to you guys because I didn't expect you to be where you're at. I'm like, I just need some sleep. I need like just a few minutes. Just let me fall asleep, and then wake me up and let me go. And I think John said he set his alarm clock for like 15 minutes, but I think it was like 5 minutes. And really, it just reset my brain. And from that point forward, I ran pretty good the rest of the race.
So, Joe, you're saying you're a Courtney DeWalter and you can do micro naps.
I didn't know this.
You really
I cannot do a micro nap.
No.
I should. You guys finished so fast. I think Andrew and Leela would have been fine if we would have continued with you to the finish instead of me taking them back to Silver Springs.
Yeah,
because you fit so much faster. We were looking at the old data.
You could not calculate their last 20 miles based on their previous 180.
How about last mile, fast mile on a 200-mile race, huh?
Yeah, I know. And so I was like, man, they're already finished. And I think you guys finished about the same time as I got them to Silver Springs. But on the plus side, I was that much closer to home. So,
Yeah. I mean, it definitely saved my day having you out there with us through Palatka. I mean, really made all the difference. So I really appreciate that. But that goes to show the importance of sleep. I mean, like I didn't even know I needed it. And I just 5-minute cat nap and suddenly I just felt refreshed. And it's one of those things, like you said, run through the night, to practice. Well, you don't know what you don't know. And I'd never been to a point running before where I had ever experienced anything like that. So now I know something new about myself because I did it and it worked for me.
And then, Joe and I did Cowboy this year. I was running Cowboy and Joe was crewing for me out there. And I think I had a really good plan there and it would have worked, but you can throw it all out the window. And this might be familiar to some of you guys. When you're sick, you can throw it all out the window. Yeah. I mean, I literally couldn't breathe. I'm still not 100%. I'm getting so much closer and my workouts are going well, but I still would have trouble with Cowboy even now. And that was in September. And what are we in November?
So so you had COVID, right?
Yeah, I had COVID and I thought I could run it out of me.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love it.
Really stupid, but at the time,
I can run faster than COVID.
Yeah. I thought, you know what? I'll get out there and I'll cough my brains out and then I'll be fine. I'll be magically cured. Poof, it'll go away. And the last person I heard say that, it didn't work that time either. Poof, go away. But anyway, that's what I was thinking.
Well, I remember you telling me you had a discussion with the race directors about whether you were going to even start or not, and you decided just to go ahead and do it.
We got 50 to 60 good miles in there.
Yeah, and it's like you go all the way up there, and so it's
yeah.
We just had this conversation. It's like you go all the way there, and you're not going to at least start and experience a little bit. It's hard.
Yeah, do what you can.
Yeah. So I have signed up.
He's looking for Amy. He's looking around for Amy.
Watching.
She's probably going to listen to this, just so you know.
Yeah. I have signed up again for 2026, and I'm going to kill it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But the thing is, even knowing how horribly you felt, I mean, at mile 26 or something, you could have DNF'd right then. I mean, you came in looking pretty poor, and then we convinced you to it was me, convinced you to kind of get up and get moving again.
Sometimes it's Joe's fault, Kevin.
Yeah. It's always Joe's fault.
It's usually Joe's fault.
It's usually Joe's fault.
Yeah.
Come on, Joe.
But you was able to get going though again.
I was very happy with the decision to go back out there. The only thing is, it's a marathon before I see you again. And turns out it wasn't quite that far.
So here's my question for you. Because next week we're crewing somebody on the actual, the
The event?
the event
Cross
of
Floor
Across
200
Florida.
supported, yeah.
Yeah. So like the actual thing where they're going to be making sure you only see your crew at certain places, which is
Right.
bonkers to me because they're so far apart.
It's like 20 miles.
But that's the norm
Yeah.
in
Right.
these multi-days.
Yeah.
What is your kind of advice for a runner or a crew when you're dealing with these very long gaps?
Oh man, I haven't figured that one out yet. When things are going well, it's pretty easy to bang out 20 miles between. But
Did you ever run out of water through those 20?
Cowboy, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Cross Florida, I never did. But yeah, Cowboy, I did. But I knew that I had some. I knew I had, like, I was out for about a mile and a half. But that also means that I was rationing, get there. And to be honest, I did not hydrate as well as I should have. And being on top that, adding that to having COVID was another layer of mistake there. And here's the thing, I had my pack and the pack has a place for 2 soft flasks and I didn't use them. And it's so stupid because, there's the whole, it's adding the more weight thing, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not a small guy. I could handle carrying 2 more flasks and not running out of water. So the main thing is to if you're on a section like that, if you got 20 miles, make sure you have the supplies you need. Make sure you have at least, I'd say you want to take 1,000 calories and you want to have, depending on the weather, if it's hot, really hard to carry enough water in Florida. But like when Across Florida should be okay with like 3. Now, is there aid stations between the 20 mile stops?
No.
That is the aid
So
station
there's
stuff.
aid stations and the crew stops, and like 2 of them
Right.
are like 20-mile stretches.
I don't think there's
22.
any water drops in between.
No.
There's a 22-mile stop. The very last 22 miles, or you're on your own.
3 liters of water, unless we have one of those nice cold things, then maybe 2.5, but 2.5 to 3 liters of water and 1,000 calories. Make sure you have that. And also, if you'll go by your local True Leave or Move, they will sell you these little capsules. And I would say during that stretch, maybe you want to take 1 capsule.
Wait, what's like a capsule? Like it's as a pill? Is it a chewy thing?
No, it's a capsule. It has the same attributes as a chewy thing, but
you may forget you're even out there. So
yeah, absolutely. Funny, at Cowboy, I was in pain early, so I took a capsule, a 10 milligram THC capsule earlier than I normally do, and it worked extremely well.
Did you forget you had legs?
I was still in pain, but I didn't care.
Okay, all right, that sounds good.
It was so fun that the 3 people that I was running with, they kept saying, you're stoned. And I'm like, why? You know what? Why just tell somebody that? You got to throw the "and" in there. How do you feel about that? How was it? They just wanted to throw out that accusation without, that accurate accusation. And those were the best 20 miles of my race there.
Well, we had Melanie and Ryan on here, and they like to use kratom during their races.
Kava and all kinds of
Kava, so other things that help with pain management.
What is that? I don't know what that means.
It's kind of.
I don't know. The internet is a great tool to answer all questions.
I have had to research it because I'm just so confused on it.
Yeah.
And it's an uplifting drink. So
Well, let me tell you, nobody needs that. We all know what the devil's lettuce is.
No explanation needed.
Yeah, and my favorite is what? It's legal, and I perhaps if you're battling for the victory it gives you an unfair advantage. For somebody like me, it can be the difference between finishing and not finishing.
Sure.
95% of the time when I use that stuff, I don't feel anything even close to being stoned or altered. It just helps with pain management. Now, sometimes I give it a little extra, not always unintentional. And it means that I will actually enjoy a few miles in there. And I never do that kind of stuff when I'm driving.
Right, of course.
I certainly never would have done it when I was at real work with other folks. But I'm just now at age 64 years old, giving myself permission to get a little silly from time to time. And
That's a Heineken. I see a Heineken in your hand, sir.
yeah, I was kind of making a point of the
I like
irony.
it.
Yeah.
I like it.
And how this kind of stuff has been always since 1930 has been legal, for forever.
And much more harmful to society.
Yeah, that's right. So anyway, but I'm just now giving myself permission to branch out into other things that are legal. I still am not going to break the law, but well, except for maybe in Nebraska, that wasn't legal. But that's on Nebraska. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah, that's on them. That's their bad.
Yeah.
Did you ever listen to the comedian Eddie Izzard?
I have.
Okay.
I have.
Eddie Izzard has this extremely funny thing I want to say it's from like one of his 1998 specials where he's talking about the stoned Olympics.
I was 12.
And this bloke, he
Have not heard
26
that.
miles, the length of a marathon, and he said, "We've won the Butler Marathon," and he dropped down dead. Now, if you've lost, you could understand that because the
Let me see. Oh, shoot. No, sorry, guys.
Oh, no.
Oh no, well, we know the voice now.
Yes.
Yes.
There was a marathon, and he ran it.
No, it's the actual stoned Olympics. He's saying that they should get... Okay, I'll find it and you guys keep talking. I must share this with you all.
It's very delicious.
So, and then of course, so you've had quite a bit of these multi-day races that you've done in the last, let's say, year. Last 12 months or so.
18 months, yeah.
So Moab, across Florida
Moab,
twice.
Cross Florida twice.
Cowboy.
Cowboy.
Vol State.
Vol State.
Vol State. And I've started listening to the Vol State It's All About the People podcast. And I wish I had discovered that before I did Vol State. But I don't know, maybe I would have gone in with more expectations. Kevin, has Shae tried to talk you into Vol State yet?
I'm trying to talk her into Vol State.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm very Vol State curious. So.
I hated it so much the first 2.5 days. I just hated it so much. But then starting with halfway through day 3, I started relaxing and enjoying the whole living in the moment. And from that moment, after 2.5 days, I lived in the moment for the rest of the time. And when you can do that, you're giving yourself such a gift when you can live in the moment and you just
enjoying the journey for what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And I have thought, I for the first 2 weeks afterwards, I dreamed about Vol State every night for 2 weeks. It really made such an impression on me. And it happens with a lot of people, Bernadette's been telling me that for years, and I did not believe her. I'm like, it's just a stupid race.
No, it puts a stamp on your soul in a way.
Yeah,
it really does.
And if it wasn't burning hot, no, I think I'd enjoy it more. I was going to say it might not be so great, but no, I think I would enjoy it more because you're still covering the distance. But
I'm far enough removed that I forgot how just horrifically hot some of the days were, where you would just.
I want to burn. I just want to burn up and get closer to the sun as I possibly can.
The thing is, there is enough time where you can, when it does get too hot, you can find a tree, and those 3 and 4 minute breaks those will get you through. You know, I mean, that's different from sleeping. It's getting out of the sun for 3 or 4 minutes, you know.
You wander up to somebody's porch and they've got a mini fridge on their porch and there's popsicles in there. Like,
Heck yeah. And people just stopping, you know, in their cars and giving you a popsicle and a cold bottle of water. It is something else. I have thought about, you know, they do the last annual Ball State Labs. And I thought maybe we needed an annual Sunshine State.
Ooh.
oh,
I don't know what we would call it, but if it was annual Sunshine State run.
ass.
Oh, yeah, we could haul ass.
We could haul ass.
Hauling ass.
The longest of hauling ass.
Yeah, I hadn't put that together, the annual Sunshine State. But, you know, I don't know, you know, would people... would they greet runners with the same kindness, or would they?
I mean,
Depends on what part of Florida you run them through.
Just don't put them through Palatka and you'll be fine.
No, Palatka is probably going to be the place to go.
Tennessee,
That is true. Yeah.
Like Ball State goes through Tennessee, Palatka.
That's true.
It does.
It
Without
really
a doubt.
does.
And I'm sure at the beginning, well, there was just very few people at the beginning, but now with the, you know, 125 or so that they start every year, the community has by and large embraced it. And my vision on this is, you know, down like on the Gulf Coast, up and down US 19. There's not in like St. Petersburg. I mean, maybe you would start in Tarpon Springs or something like that and go north on 19. There's all kinds of very small communities like, you know, Weeki Wachee and Homosassa and Crystal River. So there's, you know,
I mean, you could even start it downtown St. Pete and run the whole Pinellas Trail.
Well, there's a heck of a lot of rail trails that hug the.
I like
West
this.
Coast.
I don't know where we're going with this, but I'm ready to fucking run it. All right. I don't know. When are we doing it? What day?
Well,
Sign me up.
So one thing, so now since you've acquired the itch, which was Rich's race for a very long time, at one point he was doing the
romp.
The romp, yeah.
The romp, yeah.
Which
Across
was
40. And
that was very unsafe.
Yeah, very unsafe. You know, like when I drive down, I drive 19 a lot, and I'm like, that's a nice sidewalk for miles and miles. And then there's plenty of other, and then there's also roads that you know go east and west of there. It's worth checking out, and whether it's the last annual Sunshine State, whether it's lass or ass, or maybe grass. I don't know, but it's, you know, maybe we need to do an exploratory.
Okay, so great, something that starts with an R, annual Sunshine State.
The Great Run across the Sunshine State.
Across Sunshine? Grass, yeah.
Grass.
Yeah.
Come on.
There's a cat. The cat just stepped on the buttons.
That was
We
so
could
funny.
probably maybe get a little sponsorship from True Leaf, or you know, just a coupon or something.
Get that grass.
That's
So we
funny.
need to do an exploratory run between A1, WTF.
Yeah, we'll go make a fat ass out of it or something, or
Well, I mean,
or go do an FKT on whatever route we choose and just have
Right.
fun doing it.
test out
Ball
some
State
routes.
is 314 miles. We could just blatantly rip that off.
Yeah.
We could, you know, try to do
315.
Well, you know,
420.
you did-
420 miles.
420.
the 420.
God, this is a great idea.
This is
Well, we
Except for
did.
the-
You did that with the lollipop, and then once you did it, there was so many other people wanted to go do it. So I could see a good way to start it.
So after I do grass, I'll get all kinds of people doing grass.
I mean, you seem to be doing a lot of grass.
So what is in Andy's future for races now?
Grass.
Grass.
Yeah.
Grass. And
Cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got Cowboy. All right. Cowboy 2026.
Yeah. And then I don't know. I really do want to investigate this grass. and then some version of across Florida again. But like, I was so enthusiastic about doing something like Cocodona, but I just don't know. I just don't know about the high dollars and the organized nature of it and all that. I think I'd rather do something
when it feels nice and loose.
Yeah.
It's really nice and
make
special.
it an adventure. Be a homeless person for a week.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, like, Cowboy is much more laid back, and I love those people, and I know I can handle that course. So I still want to do that, and but other like the Cocodonas, and even, I mean, I'm doing Tahoe and next year. I mean, that I'm already signed up for it, and that's part of the perks of working for an entire week at a time for the destination trail people, is that they do give you nice discounts on signing up for races. But that's going to be hard as heck, and maybe that when I'm successful there, maybe that'll reignite a zest for the organized thing. But I really think it's going to be more like a labs and a hots and a grass.
Have you thought about the Painted Horse Urban Ultra?
Yes, I was actually signed up last year. And, I think
the signups are open for both Painted Horse and the Swan Song.
Yeah,
Swan Song is fun. It's nice and short. It's 18 miles. So
yeah, I think was that the same day last year as Monroe?
Oh, I think it was.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it was that same.
I really wanted to push my cart at Monroe.
Yep.
And I did that, and it worked out well. But I definitely am. Matter of fact, when we get off here, I'll probably sign up for the Painted Horse, because I really, really like the race director there. So
Yeah,
me too.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty good race director.
pretty cool. Yeah. So, but enough about Kevin.
Well, we do have other races coming up. You talked about doing Big Scrub.
Yeah.
Is it possible?
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely wanted to fit that in there. Big Scrub.
I'm still shooting for buckle number 1 on that, by the way. That'll be my first entry into multi-day.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And gosh, we're just one sleep at the Big Scrub.
Yeah,
See?
that's right. A half asleep. Half asleep.
Where, Joe, are there places that
There's
Joe, tell us more.
There's campgrounds all along the route,
Okay.
and since it's all on Florida Trail, the majority of the Florida Trail, especially through the Ocala National Forest, you can camp anywhere. Because a lot of through hikers use that because it's a national scenic trail, so you can camp along
Maybe
most of the route.
like somebody should bring a hammock or something.
A hammock or a tent, or go to one of the campgrounds if you have a small trailer or something like that. Yeah, lots you can do.
You can do.
Yeah,
I'm going to sleep at the 88
and
store.
it'll take most people 150 miles. It'll take them 3 days, 2 nights.
Yeah.
I don't know,
All right.
Andy, did you know that the 88 store is closed?
I did know that.
That's
Yeah.
very sad. It's for sale right now. If anybody listening wants to buy the 88 store and bring it back to life, it is for sale.
Yeah. Somebody will buy it.
Yeah,
I don't know what they'll do with it, but hopefully they'll keep it as a store that caters to them what are traveling on the Florida Trail would be nice.
yeah.
I wonder if the ACFL people know that it's closed.
I think
don't
everybody.
know.
I think everyone knows now.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They have finally changed it on the internet to where it says
Permanently
It's
closed.
closed. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
sad.
This feels sad.
I mean, this thing's been around forever.
So since before I can remember, and I've been here since I was a kid. So
It's a historic landmark. We
Yep.
should get we should petition the state for.
I think
historical
the
status.
cigarette machine that was in there is older than I was.
If the state took it over, then they probably wouldn't have a cigarette machine in there.
No, it needs a cigarette machine.
It needs a cigarette machine.
You know what's really funny? If the
the
state,
cash only bar.
if the government took it over, it'd probably still be shut down.
Listeners don't get to see this weird little dance that Kevin just did.
He's doing this little wave.
He's doing this weird little wavy shoulder thing.
Well, we definitely
I hung out with Andy before the pod. Okay.
really appreciate the support that you and your wife and A1 Ultra has showed us over here at WTF. You and your wife spent your anniversary supporting me out there on the trick or trot, and it's just nice that we have this kind of community, and it's always just a pleasure spending time with you guys. Absolutely. And I love being at your races. If you've not ran an A1 Ultra race, you got to sign up, because you guys create the most awesome environment at every race you have. It's so much fun.
Yeah. So there is still room and space in Colt 45, correct?
There is.
There's like 10 spots left.
Going very well. They're going well, but there is still room there. And we got a lot of distances there. We have a 14 mile, a 45K, which is about 27 miles on the 45K, 27. But I think the race is actually 28 miles there. And then we have 45 mile and a 60 mile. So the short one is 14, and then you can go all the way up to 60. And it's just really very runnable park, and so pretty, shaded.
That's the same. Is it the same course as long haul, or is it a different course?
Oh, no.
No.
I've never been to Colt 45, so I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, the Colt 45.
Other than Joe Fuller runs an aid station there where he DNF'd.
Yeah. And where we have tweaked the course a little bit, it is where the long haul loop is also a little bit different this year, but it's still 16.8 miles on the loop at long haul, and then right at 14 for the Colt 45 course, and they run in opposite directions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
And you'll probably get about 12 inches of elevation gain on the Colt 45.
12 inches.
It's
about
one
that,
tiny
per
little
loop.
hill.
Don't
Yeah,
make
per
it sound
loop.
like
Per
that.
loop.
That's just per loop. Yeah.
True.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm holding
There's
to
just
that.
this tiny
This
little.
tiny little hill.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. There's actually, I think, about 150 feet in the 14 miles.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Which you wouldn't. Once you've run it a few times, you can see, like I was telling Amy, I'm like, we're plunging down the hill now, and you can see clear, but it's from over about 100 yards. It's about that.
It's no John
about a
Holmes.
foot.
No John Holmes.
Yeah.
No, no. It's-
John Holmes,
yeah.
like.
Definitely more than 12 inches.
That's way more than 12 inches.
Oh, love you, Diane.
I mean, we can't get it. We got to do a John Holmes joke. I mean, we can't not do a John Holmes joke.
I finally got to run that this year.
You
it
did,
was
yeah.
so good. And I can't believe Kevin has yet to run a Croom
I've never
race.
ran a Croom race, ever.
What?
I've never ran a Croom race. It's just never lined up with my schedule.
Come on now.
This year, I'm doing it.
You know a guy.
I do.
You know so.
I don't know. There's so many that are great. I mean, the long play is good.
We did an aid
Fools.
station at Long Play.
Yes,
Fools.
you did. Yeah.
We did, yes.
We did an
But
aid station.
Fools is
Fools.
a good one.
Yeah.
Do the 50 mile?
Those races are just,
What do you mean? No, do the 50 mile?
One loop. One loop
loop's
is enough.
Okay.
Trust me.
those races. I was destitute, and they elevated me to just poverty.
I see.
So so that's what I will always have a place in my heart, from going from destitute to just being poor.
Okay.
Those
So,
races brought me to emotional and mental wealth.
Oh, okay. Wow.
A lot of my first ultras were out there, so I just,
Here you are now.
Yep.
Look at you.
Yeah.
And then we also have to obviously thank you and Amy for partnering with us for our giveaway for long haul entry. So
Yeah.
Scott Bach, which we are going to have him on the podcast before and after long haul. So that's going to be coming up pretty
Man.
soon. What's that?
Yeah, he's Cat's from out of state, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's coming down. He's all signed up and everything. That to me is so cool, so very cool.
Yeah, we're very excited. I think it's his first 100 as well, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So-
I did not know.
Many folks come out to long haul for their first 100 miler.
Yeah, we got. Yeah, it's we're very fortunate. Very fortunate to be the firstest with the mostest. So, and who knows? Hopefully that will continue.
So that is a Western States qualifier, as everyone,
is.
as most people who are listening.
I
to
really
this probably
enjoyed
know.
being out at Western States too, and they were making announcements, and you would hear them talk about runners and their history. To hear overhead the announcement that someone had ran long haul.
It
Yeah.
was their qualifier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, We've got like 50 people in the lottery from long haul for this next one. Be nice to get one or two in. I think that one year we had 4. I don't, I'd love to get at least 1 or 2. Pretty cool.
I think Jeff's got how many tickets? Jeff's got like 40 tickets.
Jeff Iosa's got so many.
64.
64, and then Craig's got like 1, I think.
He had one when
he had one, and he got
was a one ticket wonder.
1 ticket wonder.
I got in with 2 tickets on the last time I got in, and
nice.
I did not want to get in because I knew I wasn't in shape and wasn't going to get in shape, but I just was going to keep building those tickets, and they screwed me, and they let me in with 2 tickets. And I'm like, what? Nobody gets in with 2 tickets.
I think that's coming up though, real soon. The lottery, December
it's open
8th.
For submissions.
I think it's December 8th. They make the
probably. It's pretty soon.
Yeah, it's early December. I know that.
All right, so I got breaking news, you guys. You guys don't know this yet. I got breaking news. I am going to sign up for TGNY again next year.
Ooh, I love this
I'm
breaking
gonna sign up.
news. What's the best thing for this?
I don't know. Buttons.
You know what?
Get the cat.
A lot of very negative buttons.
Get the kitty up here.
I have mostly negative buttons like screaming and death and everything like that.
That's mainly what we talk about.
Yeah.
We don't talk about good things. We
So
talk about
TGNY.
Yeah, so I'm going to sign up for TGNY again. I got in last year, but obviously we canceled that. So I think I'm going to do it this year if I get in. So
Heck yeah.
Love it.
So that's the first weekend in December when they open
that's
those
when
up.
they open registration.
Yep. So that's when they open up the lottery.
I think it's the 29th is when they open the lottery, and they draw it on the 7th. So you have a week to enter.
That's
I
in
remember
June,
the
right?
first time I
It
entered.
is June. Mhm.
Yeah, I remember the first time I entered. It was it was during a Ragnar event because I was at Ragnar and I couldn't get signal to put in for the TGNY lottery. I remember that.
So that's what I'm gonna do that this year. I think I'd like to get in. I wanted to do it last year. I couldn't. I just had some conflicts there. So
I was another one of my favorite DNFs was at the Great New York 100.
any advice for someone aspiring to finish that one?
Yes, don't quit running.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Excellent.
Oh, awesome.
So what did you do today, Kevin? In the quest to forward your fitness goals.
Yeah. So I obviously
We discussed last week.
Last week we talked about joining a personal trainer. So I met with my personal trainer today, and I think it's going to be good. It's definitely going to be interesting. That's for sure. So we spent a lot of time specifically today doing squats, and he did mention, he goes, "How do you feel about split squats?" And I said,
bad.
"No." He goes, "Well, you're going to love them."
Well,
we're done.
So tell us about, he actually reached out to me and asked me if I knew a personal trainer, and I actually have a partnering business with my race company with this company called Cam Bam. And Cameron is a personal trainer and just recently opened a new studio in Ocala. And he just hired another coach to help him because he was getting so many clients.
Yep.
And I found another coach. So tell us about the coach.
So his name's Natrell Jamerson. So he is a football player. He played for the NFL. I do not believe he played for the Bucs though. I'm pretty sure that
wasn't on his list.
Andy, you would have known that.
Yeah, I would have.
But he did do NFL for a while. He's done some coaching and got his certifications and all of those things. So he's also, he runs a lot. Obviously, that's a part of being in the NFL as well. So he kind of understands what I'm looking to get out of this, and then hoping that
Was he very confused when you talked about ultras?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No. He goes, you run more in a week than I run all year. So, and I said, well, you pick up heavy things and put them down more than I do all year. So there's that. But we spent a lot of time. It was quite funny. We did squats first. So that was the first thing we did was squats. And we did the bar, and then we just kept putting weight on it till I couldn't do it anymore. So,
with good form and all
with
that
good
good
form,
stuff.
yeah, we practiced
with an actual good spotter that's not just me.
Yeah, with good form, and obviously there were some things that I didn't realize that I was doing incorrectly. Because he just said, "Here, you just squat like you normally do, and then I'll tell you what you're doing wrong." So we corrected form a lot. A lot of it was having feet and toes pointed outward and shoulder width apart, and then but the key is to push outward on your knees, pushing out when you go down. Because what I wanted to do is I want to collapse my knees in and lean forward. Oh. So I was doing it wrong this whole time.
So you weren't relying on the front of your knees.
Right.
Oh. See, like,
again, as someone who's never had like really any understanding of how that mechanics of that are supposed to work and what that's supposed to look like, it's nice to be able to, hey, let's correct your form in the moment and let's do a couple of good reps and then we'll let you do them on your own. So kind of those baby steps forward definitely kind of helped me. But we pushed the sled around a bunch. He wanted to make sure that was good, and we just kept putting more weight on the sled till I couldn't push it.
So what did you end up squatting?
I don't know.
You didn't look?
You squatted weights.
I squatted weights until my shirt was soaked, and I had to go home and change my shirt before I came over.
So what does he say his plan for you is? What's he wanting to do with you?
So right now we're going to schedule an hour sessions at a time is kind of the goal. And then first 30 minutes is just like teaching of like examples, showing good form, proper form, critiquing form. And then like 30 minutes of actual workout, and then building a plan in like an app, because they have an app that they use for me to be able to take that and do specific workouts at a gym on my own time. So then
how is he incorporating that with your running schedule? Is that a discussion you guys had?
I did have that. I had that schedule. I had that conversation with him. So, I mentioned about doing, 3 days a week kind of is what my goal would be. So I would have, essentially right now, one workout day with him in the studio, and then I would have 2 kind of on my own sessions outside of that. But like this first month is just like base building and like understanding. So we're going to go through all of the exercises that we're going to do and going to kind of build upon, and then we'll build you a plan, and then we'll start implementing that probably next month.
So in about 2 days from now, Kevin is going to be in a lot of pain.
I'm so fucking sore right now. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? I was like Cowboy walking in.
You haven't even hit the DOMs yet.
You haven't hit DOMs yet.
I'm just like, and then we did what was it? Not split squats. It was something else. Deadlift, big Bulgarian dead.
There's Bulgarian split squats.
I don't know what it is, but I stood on a box.
Take off your headphones and do it for us.
All right.
And we'll tell you what it is.
All right, I'm standing on a box.
Okay.
One leg on the box. One leg off the box, and I go down. Oh, fuck.
Bulgarian split squats.
Yeah. Oh, God.
That's what he did.
I did some of those.
Yeah.
And then
that's exactly what. So, have you ever worked with a coach, Andy, for anything?
Yes, I use the coach for
Lisa Smith-Batchin, right?
Yeah, I want him to tell me this.
Oh, sorry. He told us about
you
it
know
before.
Everything, Shae, but everyone else doesn't know what Shae knows.
Episode with Andy.
Everyone doesn't know what Shae knows.
I have a great coach, and if I did whatever she said, then I would be even more successful.
Yeah, I mean, because you really started using her strongly after you had that little DNF and getting into, and I seen you, like your body weight, you got leaner, you got stronger.
Yeah. That's coming again. Because when I go up to, this year I have Southern States 200.
Oh, you're doing Southern States? Cool.
Yeah. I've heard so many great things about it.
March, yeah, and then Tahoe in June, and then another thing.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I think that cat's out of the bag. I got to be honest with you.
You've been sneakily telling it to everybody for the last couple months.
Yeah, well, and then I'm not as good at the whole whispering thing. I whisper like a German. So
now, has your coach implemented strength training for you?
Yes, and I'm going to start. It's on the schedule, and I'm gonna start doing it too.
Nice.
I mean, I've done the hard part. I joined the gym. So,
there you go.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at too. It's like, and I don't know enough about a gym, how to use some of this equipment. Like, I mean, I'll tell you, going into a gym and not being into a gym, it's very overwhelming. Like, if you don't know how to use the equipment or the machines, it's extremely intimidating going in there. It really is. So I feel like for me personally, like this is a good option where
I would imagine that your coach, because if I was coaching someone, on the most part, you don't use machines and equipment.
No, it's all free weights.
weights.
Yeah.
They had 0 machines in this gym.
Yeah.
It was all free weights.
Whoa.
on the most part, people go in and look at this wall of all these different types of machines and equipment, and honestly, they're not they're not really that great for overall strength training.
That's why I don't have any machines in my home gym.
Yeah, but you don't need a spotter for most exercises. I would have you doing with free weights either. You just have to learn how to do the exercise.
All right.
Yeah.
And that's part of it. See, that's what that circles back to what I'm saying. Like, how do you know you're doing the right? I thought I was doing squats good. He goes, you're going too deep. He's like, you don't need to go that deep.
The problem is you watched me.
Well, and you fucking go to the ground.
I go
like,
ass
drop
to
it like
grass.
it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Because
I'm like,
I have
okay.
a very different center of gravity and a very different range of
I'm
motion.
sitting here trying to drop it like it's hot, and I'm like, help. I've dropped it and it ain't hot. But yeah, so that was cool. So I'm excited to see, what that chapter brings and kind of, obviously they've got tons of pictures on all the walls in there of these, 4 or 5 month these people who go there.
Did they take your picture?
They did not, but probably next week, honestly, it'll probably be, because this was just kind of like
a
consultation orientation type scenario. And then we'll just kind of see.
You're going to go every Wednesday or?
No, because Wednesday is speed work day.
Yes, that's what I was going to ask. If you were going to do.
So I'm going to do it on Thursdays.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's usually a recovery run
That's
day.
good because
Well, I was
you
gonna
don't want to do
say-
strength training right before speed work because you don't
Exactly.
do your speed work.
I have talked to Brian and he always said, like, make your hard day your hard day. So then you can't recover from your hard speed work day if you're then the very next day doing something equally hard that your body's already tired.
Yeah, but then in that case, you would never strength train because you would always be tired from running.
No, you do your strength training
After a hard
you do
run.
the speed run.
Yeah.
Speed
Yeah, you don't want to do it before. You wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to put all your work in.
Well, that's where I'm at because I'm doing my gym time right after work, and then
But
I'm going to
it's-
run after my gym.
So, Andy, did you
no
use
way, no.
on the big last training block you did when you really did get into great shape, and you've maintained that pretty well, by the way. You haven't lost it. Did you add strength training in during that time?
I did, but not upper body at all. It was, I strength training I did was a lot of running and hiking with the weight vest and pulling the tire.
Yeah.
Not in the gym, and then also mountain biking too. Those things.
Yeah. So some cross training.
Yeah, and pulling a tire, over doing bridge repeats with a tire, that's some pretty good.
Well, a lot of strength athletes do, sled. Kevin talked about using a sled. It's the same concept, dragging a tire versus pushing or pulling a sled.
I actually, so a couple of years ago, I had been signed up for Tuscobia, which is
that sounds horrible.
It's a winter race up north, and I'd actually got like kind of the harness and everything like that. And I thought about buying a tire, but I'm like, why buy a tire when I have like this kind of like canvas? It's not canvas. It's more of like a nylon kind of rope sheet. I don't know how to
Like a
explain it.
burlap sack?
No.
Something you can put weight on and
It's
drag
something,
it.
yeah, it's something specifically to put weight on that straps in a plate that you can drag.
Yeah.
So I remember I did that, and
Marion
it's.
County must be a lot better at cleaning up side of the road than.
Oh no, I just did it in my.
You want a tire? I get you a tire.
Yeah, no, I did it in the DRA back behind my house.
I've got a friend that owns or works at a tractor shop. We could probably get you a tractor tire.
I could easily get a tire on my way to work tomorrow.
Well, you go right by the dump.
I go right by the dump, but I mean, I
That's
could.
why the whole
This
buying a
road
tire
over
thing is
here.
very-
Yeah, don't buy a tire. You
Tire
can get
City.
one for free.
No, I could go over right over on this Bahia course, and
Yeah.
I could get a.
Couple
I could
tires.
get a tire.
You get 4
no
new
problem.
tires. You get four slightly used tires.
4 new to me tires.
That's right.
There you go.
So yeah, I'm certainly excited about this strength training
I do
adventure.
have a Colt 45 elevation for us. Colt 45 is 163 feet for the fort.
Ooh.
Really?
The long haul course is 191 feet of ascent over 16.83 miles.
Tires.
Yeah, tires.
So we have what is this thing we're
What
holding
is this,
here?
Shae? What is this
Okay,
thing?
What are we
hold
doing,
up.
Shae?
Okay, no. Before we go on with this, okay, so I did Colt 45 in 2022, and I did the 45K with my friend Stephanie because Stephanie, it was her very first ultra.
I remember
said,
that.
Will you run it with me? And I said, of course I will. In the 45K that year, I had 305 feet of elevation gain.
Very nice.
So that's
Well, you know what? Here's the thing, though. Andy doesn't charge for elevation.
He charged for miles.
Elevation's free. Miles, those are what you pay for.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I remembered it as like no elevation, but I see 300 miles.
300 feet over 28 miles is not a lot.
It's not.
No.
That is not a lot at all.
That is still
Are you
flat.
Are you still looking for volunteers for any of your races coming up?
Yeah, we could use a couple more for Colt 45. We could use a couple more for Croom Zoom, and then we could anybody that shows up for long haul, we'll chain them somewhere and make them.
That's funny.
Yeah, I might need I need a tentatively because I might sign up for Colt 45.
Long haul. I think I'm gonna do the 100 furlongs.
Are you?
Then spend some time out there working at the aid stations or.
Yeah, I think we're gonna probably have a tent
for crewing purposes.
For crewing, whoever. I don't know who's gonna do it. Whoever we can crew.
Yeah, I don't know. So we might be
overnight
aid station.
So we'll see. You never know.
Yeah, we're gonna send Shae a little code here for the Colt 45.
Hey.
Yeah.
Very nice.
The only fair.
I like signing up for races.
You know what the code is?
With like
it's grass.
no-
Grass is the code.
It wasn't, but
Oh lordy.
So I want to know what these packages are. You got,
Okay, so I
she's
have
got a
some
whole
packages,
box
and
of shiny packages.
Unfortunately,
here.
Andy, you're not here, so you don't get to open one.
Okay.
So there's this company, and it's called Fun Delivered. And Kevin is familiar with this because I have
so many of these.
I love them. Okay, so what it is, it's a company that gets undelivered mail or returned mail. So like sometimes when you send something to Amazon, you send it to them.
They don't want to reshelf it. It costs money.
So what they do is they just, put it in a pile. And this one company called Fun Delivered buys returned mail.
I'm sure it goes to like auction or something would be my guess.
Yeah, and like
They
pallets.
just buy a pallet
pallets worth.
load.
Yeah, exactly. So what they do is they take all of these packages and essentially you pay for the size of the box you want. So like I want 5 of them, I want 20 of them, and they just throw it all
There's
in the
like
box.
100 in this box.
There's not that many. This is a different kind of box. So typically I buy the ones with like 20 or so things, and I've ended up with some pretty cool stuff.
You got an air fryer.
I
whole
got
ass air fryer.
Yeah, I got a whole ass like air fryer. Works perfectly, just fine. It's this over here. I haven't done anything with it. I ended up getting like $160 pair of pants. I got a pair of real Air Jordans. I got 3 pairs of fake Air Jordans. Like I've got a bunch of stuff through there, and like I recently went and donated a bunch of it because I got like kids' clothes and dresses not in my size that I would never wear, and I donated them to a local DV shelter. So
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
But
All right.
they recently have this new package that they're doing.
Yeah, these are very colorful. These
They're
are
very
all
different,
colorful.
yes.
Shiny. Can you see this, Andy?
It's
like
it's
shiny.
beautiful. It's purple.
Yep.
Yes.
Can I
So-
open the package?
We can, yes. But let me tell you. So what it is.
We have to wait till she
So
gets
the
it.
normal ones, like as you remember, it's just like
Yeah.
we see other people's names on them, and we get hilarious. Like
Fucking
I'm returning
Judy.
this because da da da
Oh
da da.
yeah, there were some good ones.
Very funny, that one. But this is the rewrap rescue box. So it's sometimes our mail packages arrive looking a little rough around the edges, but inside items still full of potential. So basically, they take some things that the packages came off or were completely damaged, and they rewrap them for fun.
Oh, so this is they've already scavenged and know what's in it. Took all
Yeah,
the good
they've
stuff
already
out.
took all the really nice
Yeah.
stuff out and sold it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right, let's see what we
so
got.
they've rewrapped things. So if anybody wants to open theirs up.
I want to open mine up. Joey, open
I
yours.
definitely
We're
want to
gonna- let's all
open. I've
open it
been
together.
sitting here
We're
looking at this
opening
thing for an hour.
No, you guys, You guys grew up. Did you guys grow up with a lot of siblings at
No.
Christmas? Okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have Christmas as a kid.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I come from a weirdo family.
Yeah. But when I was a kid, we had 4. If you don't like open presents one at a time, Christmas is over in 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
All right,
So-
here we go. I'm opening mine. Mine's open.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is actually really cool.
Well, I
It's-
can't.
Is it?
I don't even know what
It
is.
is a 10,000 milliamp power bank.
Oh my gosh, a power bank. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we
Oh,
can.
yeah.
That's actually something we would probably use.
That's actually
is.
something you can use during a race.
yeah.
All
This
right,
is
Joe,
like.
go right
No,
ahead.
you're already halfway through yours, so you just go ahead and open that booger up.
Oh, what do
So
you
what
get?
I have It's a tire inflatable. It's a tire inflator, which is actually incredible.
No, it's a Luftpump.
It's a Luftpump.
It's a Luftpump.
But this is actually really funny because I just got the notice that one of my tires was low.
It's because it's cold outside.
Because it's cold outside. Yeah.
Okay, so
And it's purple. Excuse me.
That is cool.
This is
they
amazing.
came in a purple wrapping too.
A
Oh, look at
purple
that.
package. All right,
Did
Joe.
you have a blue package?
I did. I had blue.
Did it have anything blue in it?
No, it didn't. It had this in it.
Okay, this is
Oh, that's a sex thing.
a sports shaping trainer.
Does it shape your vagina?
Also looks like something you would stretch open a body part with.
That looks like a sex toy, Joe.
I know. It says sports shaping
does. I know
trainer.
what it says.
Open it up, Joe. We got to see what this is.
I'm thinking it's like one of those thigh masters.
Oh, one of those. What is
Suzanne Summers.
Yeah.
The thigh master.
Hell yeah.
I need a thigh master.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
I am actually pretty excited.
Look at this. It's got iPhone and
Oh, it's already got the thing.
yeah,
Look at that puppy.
pretty fucking cool.
This thing.
Sorry you got a sex toy, Joe.
Joe's not sorry. What are you
Get
talking
it out of
about?
the box.
That's what she said.
I'm going to tear the box apart.
He's putting it
Yeah.
in the box. The man in the box.
No wonder they had to
Oh
take
my
this.
What the kid said.
This is so hard.
That's what she said. It's also what she said.
I can't get this thing out. Oh, there! It came out with it was like spring loaded.
Okay, so,
So,
where?
yeah.
Well, how are you supposed to? Oh, it's,
so
it's
you-
a thigh
you put it-
master.
no,
It's
you
a thigh master.
This is straight up a thigh
Yeah,
master.
you put it in your
Put
thigh.
those on the
It needs a little.
outside.
It needs a little screws, and it doesn't have them, so it might be a useless toy.
Nope.
No, we can. No, it's not. It goes in just like
No,
that. right?
there's
There's a screw.
there's
that's
screws missing.
Oh, well, I can.
We can find.
There's
we
a
can go to
screw
the
loose.
hardware. We can go to the hardware store and make this work for you. But
I
are you
probably have it in my
Okay,
garage.
here we go.
right
Here we
now.
go. We're putting it in my crotch. Here we go. It's in my crotch.
It's a
right now.
thigh master.
Oh yeah.
If anyone's ever seen a Susan Summers thigh master, this is what this thing is.
Are your thighs too sore for this?
It's also a sports shaping trainer.
That hurts so bad. Fuck. Here, Joe. You can play with it again.
I don't. Yeah. Okay.
God.
It's very pink. It's also very pink.
That is.
And it did come. It was purple in a purple
was.
wrapping. So they looks like they tried to color coordinate the wrapping with the package inside.
Oh yeah, I see. This just needs like a random screw.
Yeah.
So many of those. This
Yeah.
is gonna be not even a problem.
Yeah, you can thigh master the crap out of that
Thigh
thing. You need
master.
that. You practice your Kegel exercises with it.
Oh, I don't need help in that. Joe, come on now.
Come on, Joe.
Come on, Joe.
Well, Andy, it sounds like we're wrapping this thing up, brother. So,
Sorry.
is there anything anything you want to say? Anything we missed out on? You want to talk about any of your races? Any information you want to share with anyone that might be listening to us?
No, man, you're doing a great job keeping us all informed and entertained every bit as much, if not more, than informed. So. That's fair enough. Let's see. For Miss Shae, I got XO Shae XO at Gmail.
Yep, and it looks
Okay.
like you already sent me an email.
While you were playing with the Thigh Master.
Yep.
Very
I
nice.
got it.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Thanks for coming on,
We're doing
Andy.
great. And I will leave you with, I definitely recommend, particularly if you're in a lull with the running thing, if you're aggravated that it's hot out and you're just out of breath and running fast isn't fun, I recommend the multi-day stage race. I really, because as long as you can just hang in there, you're in for a heck of an adventure. So, some of them, it really pays to have a great crew. Some of them, you don't need a crew at all.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of the cool thing about it. And I'm looking at doing some of these journey runs where I can just go me and my cart. And if I can find a place to sleep, then I'll be golden. I can be gone for a few days,
Heck yeah.
but not during buck season.
No.
No.
Priorities.
Kind of priorities. Yep.
Well, we
So
can't wait to follow you and watch you do hard things.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you, I would love to get with some of you guys, and we'll do some type of a grass explorer.
I'm down for grass.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right.
That kind of stuff is just right up my alley.
Yeah, I mean, last annual Vol State, it started with some people just talking and thinking about it, and maybe it goes, maybe it flops, but it'd be nice to give people a little something to think about. So we'll see.
Another option out
Who
there
knows?
to
Yeah,
explore
yeah.
some new territory.
Who knows? It could work. Who knows? It could work. But if
It'll
not, it'll be fun trying to figure it out.
Heck yeah. All right.
Yeah.
This is just for some housekeeping things. This is the last week to sign up for
The Land Bridge 5K.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then you still will have another week and a half to sign up for the Colt 45.
That's right.
So then I think that's all we got for you guys this week. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things on all the platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. Share the pod. It's very fun if you share it with a friend or just make them listen. Go to our website, www.where'sthefinishpodcast.com, and
Make sure you donate to the Florida Trail Association for our good
Yes.
friend Ari Roshan.
who's
yeah.
currently, as of this release, if you're listening to it on release day, he will be starting, I want to say, today.
Yeah.
So on release day, he is starting the Bear and Boar 444.
Yeah. So we'll definitely watch that as well. So
We will share his information so you guys can also blue dot watch with us.
that's
So
right.
what words do we have for him?
Let's go.
Oh, all right. Love you guys. Thank
Because it's Andy's fault.
We have a
That's why.
It's not my fault.
Sip it.
Look at you guys. I should have made the trip, but I'm old.
No, you're fine.
Oh, that's delicious. It is yummy. Yeah.
We're sure it's 20%.
It doesn't taste it. It doesn't burn like a 20% alcohol beer.
Oh, bless.
It goes down really smooth.
A very
It's-
limited edition release.
That's good.
I had to fight an old lady for that beer.
It's got a
Don't call me old.
it's got kind of a smoky flavor.
Well, it's toasted marshmallows.
It's just the toasted part that has the
All
smoke.
right, are we recording?